Hey everybody, I'm excited to share some new real estate investing software with you today. I'm excited not only because it's really cool, I'm excited because the idea behind it came from an investor who was suffering from a really cumbersome process. She was extracting addresses from PDFs by sight and hand, and she was wasting a lot of time. But I believe by giving her this software right here, I can save her a lot of time, but not only her, her investor friends as well. So without further ado, let's get into her process. She would go to this website here. She would type in her document type, and she was looking for potential foreclosures. She would choose a date range to search for, and she would get all of these records. And not only would she get all this information, she would have to click on each PDF for each record individually, um, and look inside the document to try to find an address. Sometimes those addresses were buried within mountains of text. And so I made a OCR tool uh, that would visually find the addresses and web scrape them and deliver them to her in an Excel file. So by clicking this button right here, the uh, the desktop application pops up and it starts collecting addresses for her. So the PDFs are scraped from the web and they'll start appearing in this folder. And I'll start to process them. The PDFs will make their way into PNGs where the OCR tool can begin to extract text from them. And then I will parse the text to extract addresses and put them in an Excel file. And she won't have to see any of this because this can run on a schedule with the Windows Task Scheduler. So every month I can deliver her addresses that she would have had to search for by hand with the click of a button, or even less. Uh, the Excel files will just show up to her on her computer without her having to ever lift a finger. And so you see here, these were the PDFs. I collect the software scraped them from online, and now it's taking pictures of the PDFs. And I'm not lifting a finger; my hands are here. And I believe we're about to get pictures of the last PDF. And now Google should be producing text files for me in this folder here. They're coming, they take some time. That's the first text file. So as you can see, the PDFs were made into PNGs, which have been made into TXT files. We only got a couple more left. Um, but as far as the investor is concerned, she doesn't have to worry about any of that. The most she'd see on her computer screen was this, and it'll disappear once her addresses are collected. And the script is finished, which means it's time for me to check my designated file. And this is it. And voila, there is an Excel file in it. And it features two addresses. There were only 3 documents and it collected 2 out of 3. I know exactly why. Um, and this is best for the success case. There'll be some additional fields here, or there'll be an additional record here with a link that points to the PDF, so she can conveniently search for the documents that addresses didn't come from, and she'll have the addresses for the documents that we could collect them from. But this is an amazing tool. It's going to save her a tremendous amount of time. She won't have to go scouring for addresses anymore on public record. They'll be delivered to her on her computer without her even having to access the internet. And so this was my spiel on this new software. Inquiries are welcome.